That's Quint 12, Engine 1, Quint 9, Rescue 1, report of a structure fire, 886 Chest Street. We're trying to make a scenario as real as possible for them. So we've got live fire, smoke, patient retrieval from the building. We've been doing this particular type of live fire training now for about 6 or 7 years. We're one of the few. This is a propane-fired building. It allows us to constantly monitor fire, put fire, turn it off and on. It's a very valuable tool for us. Most of the recruits coming here have had 8 to 12 weeks of fire training at a college. Here is where they get the bulk of their practical training. We stress basic firefighting skills, hose, knots, ladders, search and rescue, ventilation, that kind of thing. So they get the bulk of that here, and then it carries on through the probationary period for the next year in the fire hall.
This is their final assessment. From here they will be placed in fire halls. What you're observing is the captain. He's assessing these candidates. They already know the criteria that they're following and what the safe procedure and the correct procedure is to pass this exercise. Some key aspects that we look for in firefighting candidates is the ability to make decisions under pressure and to have the skills of critical thinking. The firefighters right now have just cracked the door. They were making sure that it was indeed safe to enter the building. Fear is a part of everybody, and that what helps firefighters to overcome that fear is the confidence in the training that they have. Safety is the number one concern when we're doing the job that we do. If you watch any of the clothing that the firefighters wear, any of the protective gear, it is all to preserve the lives of the firefighters while they're undertaking some of the hazardous tasks that they do in their job. Each and every procedure has gone over time and time again to make sure that it is the safest operation that can be performed to fulfill that task.
This is a thermal imaging camera. We've just recently purchased 20, one for each fire hall in the city of Vancouver. What it does is detect infrared energy, which generally is not available to the human eye, which basically allows us to see in heavy smoke or black of night or any time. Us being generally blind and having to search by hand in a fire is now basically us just looking at a camera and scouring the thing and getting an overall picture. Our safety record, from our perspective anyways, is second to none. I mean, we're one of the few fire departments in North America who recently had a 0 fire death year, which is almost unheard of in a big city of this size.
This exercise assesses them not only on their technical skills of the job, but how well physically they can perform on the fire ground.
They've got probably 70 pounds of gear on top of them, so you're looking at a guy carrying 80 pounds of gear and a 200-pound man with a partner, so it's pretty stressful physical work.
These people on a daily basis, if they go into a fire, are expected to be able to push their bodies to the maximum. We have 7 women in the fire department right now. They all perform the same duties as every other member of their team. They've passed these processes. They've gone through exactly the same drills as this. There's no other expectation than of what we would place on any other firefighter.
Message received, your crew can stand down, maybe report to rehab then. We have rehab set up on the south side of the building. It's one of our rescue and safety crews has set up a monitoring station to monitor our members as they come out of the building, which we would do at a fire as well. Just checking blood pressure, core temperature, make sure nobody's overworked themselves. It's a relatively new performance that we do to ensure that there's nobody's in a building that shouldn't be there, or somebody's being overworked like they used to do when I first started. So it's a very valuable tool to ensure that people are in top condition once they go into a building.
All right.
It's not unusual for the fire department to go to fires. That's quite common. I think what it is unusual is to see the fire department responding to medical emergencies, diabetic calls, drug overdoses, methamphetamine labs, grow operations. We're certainly on leading edge of urban search and rescue. We have the only team in Canada that can be deployed throughout the world. So we are a state-of-the-art department trying to lead. In Vancouver, you can work pretty much everywhere from single-family dwellings to high-rises to industrial areas. We offer marine firefighting, high-angle rescues, a variety of different abilities that you can learn. We have probably one of the most dense cities in the world, all the towers downtown, the high-rises. When you want to be a firefighter in an exciting city, Vancouver is the place to come to. I think this department has led for well over 100 years. We were the first mechanized department in North America to have all trucks. We're currently one of the first departments in North America to have 0 fire deaths. We've done that twice now in the last 7 years.
So every officer in charge of
One thing firefighters are is they're can-do people, and we find that they want challenges, and Vancouver has a lot of challenges to offer.